Let's be honest here. Wuthering Waves 2.0 character design is super great, including from 1.0 to 2.0. From small to big. But one specific character is the coolest of them all. Yes, I'm talking about Zhezhi, the coolest woman in Wuthering Waves. In fact, people really like her and made a huge impact in the community, not once but twice. The first time is from the drip marketing, making its debut with the most liked post on the official Wuthering Waves English account. So let's just say that she single-handedly shut down the whole Twitter with her fan arts and stuff. And people like her even more after the 2.0 story quest. Zhezhi even made it to top 10 most popular character according to the JP communities, beating most of the playable character in the game currently. This is the whole list. Also, I got one question for you guys. Who's your favorite Wuthering Waves character? And also why? Is it because of their story, their appearance, or even their design? Comment down below. So the biggest question is, why did people love Zhezhi? And why is she great? So let's go and find out. Her popularity grew thanks to the story improvements in 2.0. In 1.0, you didn't really get to know characters before even pulling for them, which made them feel less connected to the world and the story outside of the main character. And that's why I'm really surprised and extremely happy that Zhezhi was introduced so early in the 2.0 story. And she stays with the rover for quite a while since. Well, technically, she's your bodyguard. But don't be fooled. Zhezhi isn't just your another side character in Wuthering Waves. She's one of the key role characters in the 2.0 story. She's essentially the tour guide for the new region, introducing you to the new NPCs and pizza place, and many more. So, you found her while trying to withdraw some funds in Everardo Bank. She's rather professional in her job. She addresses the rover with formal words and politely. Well, at least until Rover said to become more casual.
All that formality was starting to feel like exercise. Let's go get something to eat.
And there you go, she revealed her usual self, which is overworked, well paid, and still tour guiding Rover for her sweet vacation and salary bonus. She's so open about how happy she was working as long as she gets paid handsomely. And let's not forget about her style. Her outfit is honestly one of the best, in my own opinion. She's dressed more modestly than any other woman in the game currently. Shoutout to the world's strongest buttons, by the way. But it's not just her outfit. Her face stands out too. Those sleepy, tired eyes and her mature expression really add to her character in the game. But did you know there is a huge thread in Reddit regarding to her shoes? Yes, shoes. It states that they noticed that Zhezhi is wearing those heels with red sole, which is a distinct feature of a certain brand that costs around $840, and that's one of a heck a golden shoe. That picture is actually not mine, it is on the Reddit post. But anyways, it just proved one thing for sure. People like every single detail about Zhezhi. Well, since the title of the thread is called Zhezhi's Rich, well, yes, she is rich. She's the top agent for the Everardo Bank, working for the wealthiest family in the country, and Zhezhi is mostly working overtime and rarely have time for vacation, so we all know that she is rich. In this patch, the dynamic between Rover and Zhezhi is much more natural paced. Instead of rushing into a dramatic moment and fighting a boss right away, Rover gets to share a simple meal with Zhezhi, giving a genuine opportunity for them to connect and also share their thoughts. This scene offers a getting to know you moment in the game, which showcases Zhezhi's role as a bodyguard in the story without overstaying her presence. It's a more gradual build-up of relationship, which is a major improvement from version 1.0. As Zhezhi leaves, it allows the introduction of Carlota, who has been lurking in the background since Rover arrived in the region. This slow and steady approach makes the interaction feel more earned, setting the stage for deeper character development between Rover and other characters. There was never a time when I thought that a non-playable character was doing nothing useful for the story, which I really like. This makes 2.0 story pacing and introduction of characters much better as a whole. I mean, just look at Zhezhi. Who wouldn't like her? If there's one thing that Wuthering Waves community will collectively agree on, It's Zhezhi's voice acting. Zhezhi sound extremely good, especially in English. I've also heard her Japanese dub is actually good too. Her voice acting is so good that you can't even forget how she sounds, even without her talking. Am I being crazy here?
The bank is short-staffed due to secondments, so I'm handling a few extra things. All that formality was starting to feel like exercise. Let's go get something to eat.
And Zhezhi is the one who made me switch to the English dub for this patch because of her phenomenal accent is so captivating that everyone ends up asking what her accent is. Some say it's Italian, some think it's Greek, and others say Spanish. But whatever her accent is, it's truly amazing. It makes her feel deeply connected to the region as if she lived there her whole life. Something that's super rare in gacha games these days. The region itself, which is based on Europe, feels perfect, and Zhezhi's accent fits so naturally that it never feels forced. Now let's talk about something about her weapon. People are trying to figure out what Zhezhi's weapon are, but as of right now, we see her using a shield. So there is a Reddit thread about this, so let's go and talk about that. One of those concepts is that Zhezhi's weapon may appear as a shield first, but if we take a closer look, it seems like two parts are connected to form one. So they propose that reimagining of her weapon as a big twin sword similar to those seen in Elden Ring. And the other one is a hammer from Monster Hunter. But I personally think it's kind of Charge Blade or Switch Axe on Monster Hunter, which is perhaps the most mechanically complex weapon in Monster Hunter. It transformed from an oversized weapon, sword and shield, into a gigantic axe and press of a button. So just imagine Zhezhi using a charge blade. That is super cool, to be honest. And also, in Punishing Grey Raven, they got this character who uses a charge blade, which is Nanami Star Trail. But if it turns out that Zhezhi becomes a tank, it's okay because currently if we go and look at Punishing Grey Raven, all of their tanks is not actually a tank because they can deal a massive damage. So what's your take on her weapon? Is it going to be a shield? Or is it a gauntlet, a two pair of gauntlet, and then you can transform it into a shield? Or is it a charge blade? Comment down below because I'm super curious about her weapon as well. But anyways, so far we don't have an official information as of this recording. But one thing for sure, I'm going to pull for Zhezhi and hopefully she will not release in the next update because I'm broke right now. Please, please, come on. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. But see you guys on the next one. And also, I'm going to make more Wuthering Waves video in the coming days. But anyways, see you and have fun.